prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And a gain of about 4 here moves us from the 6 up to the 10.
Fred Warner.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco. Robbie Gould lining up.
Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's Hill, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Mahomes hit, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
That's the end.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
The ball carrier.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still have to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st down, San Francisco.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
The point is good.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get in.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Forced out to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Hardman to return. Shrugs off another. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Got a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Wilson. A pickup of 2 yards. And the 49er.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And the Chiefs' D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Mostert able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
They'll try it now with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Niners are a point away from leading this game. And it's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Sherman. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. Second down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard
line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll run with Mostert. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That's good. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, it's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce, but in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
On the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
From the 39, Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Ball carrier.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Carrier.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the upright.